Oops, sorry about that, forgot to hit record. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? And welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3, continuing my Skarbrand campaign. I'm just going for end turn, just waiting to see where Skarsnik's going to move. Skarsnik very weirdly asked me for peace treaty, I don't know why. Especially considering I've not even got a fully fleshed out army yet. Very, very strange. But he declared war on me in the first place, so it's his own problem. There we go. I would lose everything except one unit and my hero on Lord. Yeah, I don't think so. Another army there.
You are just a skull to me. That.
He broke non-aggression earlier, then was giving it me back. Why bother break it in the first place, you dumbass? I don't understand when AI do weird things like that. It's like it makes no sense. And if you guys are new around here, please consider subscribing. I need 1,000 subscribers to get to the... well, to be able to apply on the YouTube partner program. If you could help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Is that the leader of this army? Oh yes, we've got a population surplus. Yes, 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 yes. And see, now with that we're on the home stretch, we've just got to get to here. Obviously that one's really expensive though. But I'm only looking to upgrade one city at a time. So once I've done this one, I'll probably do Ekrund. But I'm going to leave Ekrund where it is at the moment. Eikendorf I might do, I might not, because it is orange. And the buildings are going to cost significantly more. We'll force march it. I can probably take them. Or maybe at least one of them. Right. We've got Belendigar here. I'm starting to get bottlenecked in a little bit. Well, I don't want to lose Skarbrand's army because he's given me a fuckload of growth. I might have to backtrack a little bit. Because it's not far from now I can look to recruit. Well, I'll get at least Skarbrand a full army, is what I'll do. We've got to build that. Technically we've got to build through to get to the spawn, so that might take actually a minute. That's going to take 10 turns there. That's going to take 5 to get him. Then I've got to destroy that and build that. That's another 7. Might take a bit more time, but that's why also I don't want to risk losing him just yet. Losing his army, I don't want to lose him all really. But if I can lock in some more growth points, while my growth is high, or at least high-ish, that's good. What I need is a Skarbrand plague to actually fuck off. Really is annoying. We should be able to have a crack at this. But because we haven't got a siege attacker, we do need a battering ram. That's worth some good money. Oh, take that off a thingy. Switch them two around. It's more important that he has that 'cause he's a lord. And then obviously I've got to get him to level 15 and then make him an exalted bloodthirster. He's already got immortality, so I don't need to worry too much about him. Yeah, so he can't die anyway. And that'd be funny at the moment as well with whatever the hell he's got. Hammer Discord. Yeah, those two debuff ones. He's got what? 8% ward save, 10% missile, 15% spell. He's got these two buffs here, Frenzy on top. And then he's got all that health. He's going to be harder to kill than the Herald in the other army. Oh, serial killing, yeah, we do need that, yeah. And see, the weirdest thing is this campaign is almost over in terms of victory conditions, like very, very early. But I've got to fight Skarbrand's quest battle, and for that I do need an endgame army. I need Chosen, I need Minotaurs, you know, I need a good army. Because I've got to fight two smaller Khorne armies, but they're full of good units. And then I've got to fight a massive Nurgle army. That's got some pretty good units in it as well. Oh, Belagor to the down. I'm surprised Belagor's on at war with Skarsnik. And although he's probably going to end up at war with me as well, and you've got the anti-player bias, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. It's not something I'm overly bothered in. What I can't do though is let that be used to sack and cost me money. I need to abandon it. You fucking kidding me? Get through there. Crushing defeat. How? Okay. Looks like we're fighting. Apparently I get a crushing defeat. He's got 4 units of fucking Noblars, 3 regular Ogres. He's only got 1 decent unit. And even their armor piercing is not going to be doing much against demons because all they've got is physical resistance. And they haven't really got a great deal of armor apart from these back units. And this is the only downside with it to Blood Host is you will have to, well, Skarbrand in general in most cases you will have to fight a fair few battles. And I don't mind fighting battles, I think it's the perfect like combination they've got with this game of turn-based and real-time. But you don't want to fight them all the time, so it can get a bit annoying. What's this guy moving? Oh, just fire. Even puts it in my favour at the start. So why would I get a crushing defeat? That's even worse than like a decisive defeat. I'm just going to target his best unit. I don't know why they always chase my Furies. It's really weird. What the hell is going on here? Right. Can we... Never mind, I'll do it myself. And that gave me a crushing defeat. And the only real loss there really was this one unit of Bloodletters. Because Fury is just shit. I mean, for if they can't even route a unit of Noble or Trappers, they shouldn't even be in the game. He gives me an auto-resolve victory against this? Fair enough. Oh, we get loads of replenishment off of that as well. That's awesome. Then we'll be on that side next time for when we attack it and raise it. Well, two we're going to want pretty soon. We'll do this, which will unlock that one. I need to go back and get this one for the spawn. And then we'll go forward into this one. I need Snorting Blood for the Minotaurs. Is that... I'm not sure. Is that a... Oh, bollocks. Is that a regen thing? I forget. Yeah, it is. It gives them a heal as well. Yeah, so a unit of something badass like Minotaurs being able to heal on top. Yeah, that's going to be pretty fucking decent. Jesus, you lose a lot on that, don't you? Yeah, I'll pass. I'll put him in the Juggernaut. Oh yeah, talisman. The talisman. Actually could help on him quite a bit, since he has to level up essentially twice. Can't do it to those, can we? Fuck. These ones with spell resistance are just practically useless, because it's only single target spells that are ever going to be used to a decent effect on your characters, and there aren't that many that really hurt. So those things are crap. And to be fair, you better have to take in a ward save one. A ward save will work for spells as well.
I will rip the flesh from your...
Get fucked, Scrag. I'm farming you for both money and bloodletting for my growth. Because you're an ogre, you've got incredibly shit garrisons. The only time ogres have a decent garrison is if they build one on a camp. And I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm yet to see ogres build any garrison on their camps. The only thing I see ogres have on their encampments is the initial 4 or 5 units that it spawns with alongside the tyrant. And the tyrant in the encampment is the weakest unit eventually that's going to be in that encampment, because he starts at level 1 and he can't level up. He's got nothing he can do. And considering how important the camps are, the camp's like a city to the ogres. That ogre, that tyrant, that camp tyrant, he needs to be able to level up. He needs some sort of level tree. I don't think a blue line would benefit him, but I think he needs a melee line, a yellow line, to make him like better in combat. He could potentially use a red line to buff units, since you can choose what goes into the garrison. So you could buff your units and make them better. And they could maybe give him like a third line for benefits of any units in the encampment. Get like, I don't know, more metal resistance, more spell resistance, a bit more upkeep reduction or something like that. You know, he could have like a unique ogre tyrant camp leader, something, or camp guard. Because that guy doesn't move. He just leads that army. I don't think you can put heroes in there either. So you've got just that one lord plus 19 units in the encampment. So they need to do something more with the tyrants that lead the camps. See, they're so expensive. God. In fact, actually, no, I won't build that, because look how expensive they are, yeah. What I might do is instead see if I can trade it. To my friends.
You listen to quick, yes? I have the best words. Good, good.
There we go. I probably should have traded him Eikendorf as well. It's a city, but he's got that one there, so I can just make my allies stronger, and obviously like infinite loyalty to me pretty much. And with the reason I've given military alliance as well, One is super strong, is strength rank 5, with 14 settlements, of which 3 of those have been given to him by me. But also, if he declares war on people, it's not a massive problem because Skarbrand likes lots of enemies, people to attack and kill. And I'm not overly concerned. Actually, fuck. Who's Belendgar at war with?
To battle?
He's at war with Ikitclaw and Scrag. So he's not at war with Clan Moors yet, and he's not at war with Scarsnake yet. Yet both of those want Karak 8 Peaks like him. There's lots of armies here, this is good. I need to beat this army, because this army is actually quite scary, it's quite annoying. It's got a lot of good units in it. I need this army dealt with, then I can move on and fuck him up. Oh, we could actually... Shit, I raised that. We could have occupied that. It's green. Oh, I can go back for it, though. And I suppose with doing that, it takes 1,000 skulls off. Because it's like 2,500 skulls to occupy something. So... yeah, why not? And there's another 1,000 skulls. This one's pretty much finished, but I'm going to leave it for a bit so I can benefit from the growth. If you disband it or you just let it die, you lose all the growth that it's giving you. Because the growth only counts while the army's active. And I know this needs 5 pop, so I want to get as many as I can. go. We'll build those and that'll be it, because we're going to have what? Probably build that as 2,000. That gives us some more control, that'll put us into a positive. I'm just looking to basically keep hold of that at the moment. I'm not looking to recruit anything from it. But if I can control the public order, and then obviously if it's got a relatively decent garrison, it can defend itself if it's attacked. It just means that I'm not in fear of taking global attrition, because it's one thing you never want to really take with any faction. Also, after playing my other campaign where I made the migration from where Greaser starts over to where Scrag is, because my friend was playing Scrag, if you're in the process of taking global attrition, you can place down an encampment and the attrition will stop immediately. So although you don't technically have a settlement or a city, it obviously treats the encampment as one. Oh, there's two of those there. 14% ward save. Juicy. Give that to him. He's only got a 5, so we can give him an 8 and he can get a better one. Two talisman of protections. Normally you could merge them, but you can merge them and get something dog shit, where a 5% ward save is still bloody good, because that will protect you against any form of damage. It's 5% off any damage. So I will hold on to those. We can use them for the other heroes that are coming. What we can do is we can merge that and that, because they're both shit. And we get something else that's shit. Marvellous. We just got rid of fucking 2 of those. I don't mind these things as well, giving you the extra little bit of skulls. Just a guaranteed one. I'm not sure if they work the same way as the trickster things, though. I think if the settlement gets raised, they get destroyed permanently. Yes, if I come across any more orange ones, obviously I won't be occupying towns because it'd cost too much. That'd be an automatic thing. But I could occupy a city, but then trade it to an ally if there's something adjacent. If I can't trade it to an ally, I'm not going to occupy it. I'll just raise it for the skulls. Or if it's a thing to do at the time, I will raise it for a blood host. But I'm not going to be occupying if it's orange. Because with how expensive these buildings are, and the fact that we have no income, we've got to go around sacking things.
A taste for blood.
I'll take that. Fucking war armies. See, it's now okay actually. We've got to a decent point where it's okay if the bloodletting subsides. I wouldn't be too opposed to that. If it like dies down, obviously it means your upkeep costs going to go up because bloodletting reduces your upkeep as well. But I've got the growth that I need to now at least give Skarbrand a full army. There's no plague there now though. Marvellous. It only cost 1,000. Okay. As long as there's no scathing pissing plague on it, I'm okay with it. Although this can't actually go anywhere, can it? I would trade it, but the only person I can trade it to is that dumbass. Yeah. He might choose to underway over here. Something he can do, but at least he can't attack the same turn. It means I won't be able to hold this, but I can at least get out of there. End of the day, if I lose the settlement, it's 2,500 skulls, which I've got a lot of. It's not the end of the world, and it's a bit of money on that. So he can just about reach me, and he could reinforce him, but I can then run out of his range. Be nice if Queek did something. Queek's got a lot more fucking armies than he's got. Need him to be of use. Yes, at the moment we're pulling in 60 gold from this army. That's going to drop down to 45. When it drops down to 25, I'll get rid of them. Because I won't need them anymore. I'll just have him raid for the time being. Actually, I've got an idea what I could do with him. got a better idea. Then again, I can't do that while that fucking pirate guy's there because he'll take my army out. I've got an idea. Once he's fucked off past, I've got an idea. Because I know if I jump in there, he'll declare war on me. Something I could do, something I wouldn't normally do, but it's a way to get around this issue here. Because Malagor's a dumbass. Ooh, Skarbrand coming in with the 220 stacks. Get running in Valkyria, unless you've got an army ready for it. Where's this guy going? Shows he's going over there, but then shows he's going over there as well. These lines are misleading as fuck. They don't do where they say they're going to go. I'm guessing he's going to go and attack. Oh yes, take him out. Go on. Did this Skaven win that? I think they did. Yes, well done, Skaven. It's not too much losses either. It takes Skarsnik out of the equation. He just gets rid of one of the armies with a war, and he had a strong army because he had 3 Arachnaroks, like 6 stone trolls. It was a nasty army. I don't need to be fighting armies like that. Well, I can fight armies like that once I've actually got a full 20 stack myself, but when I'm running around with 13 units that aren't really great at dealing with heavily armoured units at the moment, not ideal. Oh, bloody hell, plague. Damn. See, normally I would get past that, even with a 20 stack in there and his war. With 20 units, I would fight that. But because I've only got 13 units and 3 of them are ship marauder horsemen, I can't fight that. It's not winnable with this army. I can use the Chaos Warriors fine, it's just I need more of my complete troops to actually be able to do it. So we're Creek who died. See, this army is a lot more beatable. He's got 2 Arachnaroks, not 3, and he's only got 1 unit of stone trolls. That army to me is a lot less scary. And he's got fanatics in these. I'm not worried about fanatics. With how the AI uses fanatics, they cause more damage to themselves than to me. If I put him into the water, can we get on the land? There. I need to get on the land so I can avoid the goddamn dwarven pirate that's running like a knobhead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to occupy Grontimingle. And from there it can hopefully spread and occupy these, because it can occupy that round the defiled blood ground. It's one of the few ways it can work. That plus the special Tomb King hero. Oh, that's building. He can come scout out for this guy.
Execution. Impossible. Spread. Slaughter.
Well, that's 2 population already. So we only need 3 more. It's slowing down, so it's 7 turns to get. And that only gets 5 growth regardless. When that's built and it unlocks, I can probably build that one. And then it increases the chance to colonise. Actually, no, I don't need it on that one.
The drinker of blood. Blood. Prepare for unexpected slaughter. Murder.
Moving back a little bit. I just need an army to not be there for like 1 turn so I can just sack the bleeding thing. Actually, I'm going to have Black Crag. I've got Death Gorge, which you start with. I'm going to get Galbaraz, and then I've got Ekrund. And then I've got 4 decent cities that are in green areas that are recruiting stations. And they're also in the middle of my allies' territory. So they're not the easiest thing to get to. The only one I would have an easy time with Belagar could like underway armies over here to attack. I'm eventually going to war with him. But apart from that, we should be good. Puts us in a good place. And then we can just get decent armies out of it. Plus also, where are we at? So we've already achieved victory conditions. So we're 37 out of 35. We just need to win Slaughter and Carnage. But I need him to have a better army. I might be able to use these, I don't know. But these will definitely need to go. And I will need a better back side of the army. I'll probably need to get them 2 rank 7 as well. With these traits on here. So we're still going to have to wait. Because if I take a full 20 stack, even let's say I just recruited a load more Chaos Warriors, you won't win that fight. I've fought that fight, and it is not winnable with another game army. You're fighting essentially 3 late game armies, and you need all 20 units, and you need decent experience on those units. Otherwise, they're going to take you apart. If you somehow survive the 2 Khorne armies, and you're in like half shape, the Nurgle army will wipe you out. So you need to have a decent army. Right, okay, I'll leave this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. Help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone, and have a great day.